welcome to Rebels.
I had a question. I wanted to know if there was a particular point or action that you took when you started to notice just serious traction and growth, and what was the action that prompted that, if you can remember? Or was there a specific action that you took?
Yeah, I think like for us, our growth was, well, first, like I said, that what was sort of tricky was like the first year after we launched and I went full time on it. And we like launched our paid community. We launched our job board for real. It wasn't just a newsletter anymore. Like it grew a lot after that. And then I just kind of thought like, cool, we're just going to keep growing like that. But so for us, it was just like, it was actually like a lot of little things. It was figuring out like, okay, well, now that we have these, like, these are our two main revenue streams, like, how can we grow them and not be distracted by one or the other? Like, because we built our business that we had basically two revenue streams, which at times is even hard. When it was just me, I was switching back between them. I'd have like a week working on the job board, a week working on our founding membership, and then kept bouncing back and forth between them. But something that was helpful for me was I met with a friend who was launching an agency, and she was just like, I was feeling stuck at that point. I was like, okay, we're kind of just at this stage now. How do we get to the next stage? And she was like, if you had to make $30,000 this month, like an extra 30, if your business had to make $30,000 for whatever reason, like say you owed a debt and you had to pay it off or something, like what would you do? Like, and it was so clarifying because it was like, we had all these like wish list items and things we were getting distracted by and things we wanted to do or things that would be cool to launch someday. And then I was just doing that plus the day-to-day of everything and getting totally distracted. Right. And that kind of brought us to, okay, well, we've proven what we can do. What we do is really valuable. Why don't we charge higher fees to companies when they hire engineers off of our site? So we're not just a job board anymore, but now we're like this really bespoke place where you can actually make hires. And you would pay a recruiter up to $30,000 for that, right? So like, what can we charge for that? And so then we raised our prices. And so things like that, like looking at what you already have and being like, okay, wait, if we've proven this out, like, and if we had to just generate more money today, like what would that one thing be is a good question because it makes you sort of like, just like drop all the things that are distracting you and focus on, okay, this is the thing that we're gonna go all in on, even though it's kind of hard. You know, or even though we're gonna have to tell people and they're gonna be confused because they wrote to us before and we were so much cheaper and now our prices are raised, you know, and like you're gonna have a little uncomfortable period making that transition, but it's so worth it in the long run because you're building a sustainable business.